morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Barra in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, sunny Las Vegas, Nevada for a change. I'm wearing my Seahawks gear because I'm probably going to do a Seahawks video over on my new Seahawks YouTube channel, which I will tell you about before the end of the show. Okay, anyway, it's a Monday morning. Great to be here with you guys. No Jen today. Jen took the day off. No gentel from her, no information. So I don't know that she's done any meditations. And we're not going to worry about that today. Today, we're going to talk about other events that are going on around the world. First of all, let's say hello to everybody. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Ernest. Good morning, 572 Shadow. Jacob Free. Mark Z fan. Mark is the best. I didn't get anything for Mark this morning. CJ is from the South Carolina wastelands. No, I already had my breakfast. I had sourdough toast. Diana Leyland's here. Hi. Thomas Klein. Good morning, Jen and Mike. Well, Jen's not going to be here. Thomas, sorry. So she opted out of Monday morning. I wonder if it's an April Fool's joke. Actually, no show today. No. Well, here we are. There is a show. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Susie Q is here. Hi, Susie. Cute little hecklefish is your buddy there. Yeah. There's the hecklefish. Mary Ferrani's here. Patriot Noyes girl is here. Nancy Parsley. Good morning from Texas. Are you going to be in the path, Nancy, of the total solar eclipse on April 8th in a week? Should be pretty interesting. Kenneth B is here. Nancy HB is here. Joanne Patton, Mike Penitano. Caviar Dreams with that cutoff. There used to be a guy you were leaning on there, Caviar Dreams. It's not there anymore. And Regina Mitchell's here. Hi, Regina. We love you. Kevin Strupp is here. Big Dave's Peanut. Watching while I work. Hope all is well. Everything is great. Okay, so that's is there tell? No. The intel is that this thing should have happened. It should happen by now. If it was going to happen on April 1st, it would have happened last night. It would have shown up on the Forex. It did not. The next likely window is probably then April 15th, which is 2 weeks from today. But in between now and then, something really interesting is going to happen. And it's been in the news a little bit. A lot of postings on Telegram and stuff like that. And it has to do with Easter. And what people are saying, or what one TikTok video that I saw said, is that Easter is actually not yesterday. It's in a week. It's on April 8th. Now, on the exact same day, there is a total solar eclipse over much of the United States. And let me just give you an idea, showing you what this is. This is a graph from Wikipedia. And what they are showing you is that, as a matter of fact, there is a total solar eclipse. And if you notice, it starts out here in the Pacific Ocean, and the path of totality takes it right in. It's in Mexico. It crosses right over Eagle Pass, which is where all the political strife has happened. Goes right through the United States and ends out finishing over the Atlantic Ocean. Actually goes over Niagara Falls. Now it's really interesting because a whole lot of different organizations have actually, in fact, declared states of emergency over this, and nobody knows exactly why. I do, but nobody knows exactly why, but there is news and there are rumors. Let me do this thing here. Hop over to Facebook. Yeah, I want to show you a video from Facebook showing you the path of the total solar eclipse. So let's get back over here and share that full screen. And then we'll talk about what this means, because it does have some significance and meaning. Okay, here's the path. It crosses land, hits land at Mazatlan. goes through Mexico. Hits Eagle Pass, where all the political strife is, and Del Rio, where there's a lot more border crossings. Cuts through Texas. Covers Dallas and Fort Worth in totality. Total solar eclipse. Paris, Texas. Mena, Arkansas, where Bill Clinton's money used to be run through. Hot Springs, Arkansas, where Bill Clinton was born. JFK's illegitimate son. Then it passes on through Cape Girardeau, the birthplace of Rush Limbaugh, interestingly, Missouri, Indiana, and so forth. Now it ends up going all the way through to Niagara Falls and beyond that. Now, okay, so what? It's an eclipse. What do eclipses do? What do they mean? How are they important? Well, if you know me, about 14 years ago, I wrote a book called The Choice. And in that book, I explained to everybody what the effect of alignments of the planets and alignments of the sun and the stars and the center of the galaxy all meant, and how they affected human consciousness. And eclipses, especially total solar eclipses, hi Ron, are the I'm just going to put you in the stream. Hi Ron, love you, man. Did I just say Bill Clinton was JFK's illegitimate son? Do explain. Okay, maybe we'll get into that a little bit. So in that book, I said alignments are important, and eclipses are nothing except alignments. It is an alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth. The moon crosses in front of the earth, creates a path of totality. And what we know is that from scientific experiments, I explained the scientific experiments, what we know is that electromagnetic waves and free swinging pendulums, physical objects, are dramatically affected by eclipses. Now, your thoughts, every thought you've ever had in your mind is an electromagnetic wave. So it will change your consciousness, not just on the path of the eclipse, but during the eclipse, all over the earth. Your thoughts, your prayers, your feelings will be amplified. That is what the essence of this book is all about. And if I remember correctly, if you go back and you just search on, this is Microsoft Edge. If you search The Choice by Mike Barra, where is it happening? Why is it not happening? Choice Mike Barra. Oh yeah, you will get a lecture of mine. It's a Bing video. This is a lecture I gave at the Conscious Life Expo 14 years ago in 2010, maybe 2011, where I described the whole thing. So it's about 45 minutes, totally worth a watch, 3.4K views. Go ahead and watch that. It will explain to you everything that is going on with eclipses. So what that means is that this is going to have a fairly dramatic effect on human consciousness, especially here in the United States. So in The Choice, I also told you that there were cycles, yuga cycles, different people call them different things. There's the Mayan calendar cycles, the yuga cycles. And we opened up a period of dramatic change on our planet. It opened on December 21st, 2012, and I explained to you with all the alignments why that was the date. And it ends in 2024. So I believe this eclipse is part of that ending process. We do not get out of 2024 without extreme dramatic changes to our thought patterns, our what I call the global sovereignty movement, our desire to be independent and make our own decisions and not be ruled over by elites. And our governmental, financial, hierarchical structures of all kinds they'll come tumbling down. And it's our opportunities, this is why I call the book The Choice, to replace it with something better. Now, as I look at this eclipse, which I was not aware of when I wrote the book, I see this as a major catalyst in the shift and the change that we are all waiting for, including, as I said, our financial hierarchies. So Jen has given you a window of between today, April 1st, and April 12th, where she's been told by her contacts that our best chance for a revaluation and the exchange will take place. Had I known 3 or 4 weeks ago when she first said that, 2 weeks ago, that there was an eclipse happening right in smack in the middle of that on April 8th, basically right smack in the middle of it, I would have said, yeah, that's it. This is it. Guys, if this isn't it, it ain't going to happen. At least it ain't going to happen the way we think it's going to happen. I'm just telling you, this is the perfect opportunity. This is absolutely the perfect opportunity for everything to take place, everything to be finished, everything to complete. April 8th, 2024. Oh, and by the way, everything I made multiple predictions in the book, The Choice, and they have all come true. There are 4 or 5 major predictions. Every single one of them has come true. Had I really put all this together, I would have made this prediction. So I am going to make a prediction, and I'm prepared to be wrong, that yeah, there is going to be something significant associated with that date, April 8th, and that event that takes place. So that's the hope that I have for you today. It comes from science and physics and spirituality, because we're talking about hyperdimensional effects through the ether, higher levels of heaven. This is a lower level of heaven, this existence. We're talking about effects that are going to happen during this period in time. And again, I'm not saying this is this. I'm saying this, I think this is it. I do think this is when it's going to happen. Now, what is going to happen? Hopefully it's the RV. That's what I'm hoping for. RV, Nasara, overthrow of the cabal, that these things are happening around this eclipse event. I'm saying that it's the perfect opportunity to do so. Absolutely the perfect opportunity to do so. So now you're going to hear a lot of BS. You're going to hear a lot of BS from people like David Wilcock and Cliff High, who don't know really what they're talking about. The only stuff that they know is the stuff that they get from me. Okay, and they don't know what they're talking about. So don't listen to David Wilcock. Don't listen to Cliff High. They don't know what's happening. I do. And I did not put this together before, but I'm really beginning to you're gonna go away, buddy. Block user on YouTube. Block list in the restream chat. You're gone. Will hair regrow? I don't know about that. But there's another aspect to this, a religious aspect to this. It connects it to the angels and connects it to Jesus and connects it to God. And I got a video this morning from Special Agent Starling down there in Australia, who needs to come visit me. You need to come visit me. And I'm going to play you that video. It's a TikTok video that's been circulating around on Telegram and other sources. So let's go take a look at this particular video. Let me get it queued up here. And go. Hopefully you can hear it.
Let's talk about the eclipse on April 8th that's happening and the connection it has with Easter. Watch this video get banned. I have a book. It's from the 1800s. Let's do this. Here's the book in all its glory. Right here it says, The Passion of the Lord from Palm Sunday to Easter Eve, April 1st to April 7th, AD 30. Let's turn a couple pages. The Resurrection and Ascension of Christ from Easter Day to Ascension Day, April 8th to May 17th, AD 30. That's crazy? Totally not crazy. Truth. Now let me walk you through each day. Palm Sunday, April 1st. Monday, April 2nd, he cleansed the temple. Tuesday, April 3rd was Jesus' last teaching. Tuesday night, Jesus told his disciples the time of his betrayal. And then on Wednesday, April 4th, he remained in Bethany until Thursday. Thursday, April 5th, they killed the lamb for the Passover meal. Evening and night of Thursday, April 5th was the Last Supper. After supper, they went to the Mount of Olives and entered the Garden of Gethsemane. This is where he is taken and held captive. Good Friday, April 6th, he was arraigned and then taken to a place called Golgotha, the place of a skull, also known as Calvary. This is where he was put on the cross. Is it really a cross? But before he was placed on the cross, he was tortured and placed in a cell overnight. Saturday, April 7th, the Sabbath. Pilate condemned him, and from 6 to 9 a.m. were the preparations for the cross. At 9 a.m., he was placed on the cross, hung on the cross for the next 3 hours, dying. This is where it gets really... My heart's freaking racing. I never read this before. Listen. It was now noon, but such a noon as had never been seen in Judea. The position of the paschal full moon precluded the possibility of a solar eclipse, and yet a supernatural darkness rested upon all the land, from the 6th hour to the 9th hour, as if to veil the last agonies of the Redeemer from the eyes of men. But far deeper than that, darkness was the gloom that weighed upon the Savior's soul, as he bore the whole burden of the divine wrath for the sins of all men. He was on the cross all day until sunset, which was the beginning of the Sabbath. Saturday evening. Died in 6 hours, literally of a broken heart. Taken down from the cross and placed in a tomb. Sunday, April 8th, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The solar eclipse is nothing other than proof to us that it happened. Jesus died on the cross to save us from our sins. In the solar eclipse, that was the veil. That is the proof. That is the reminder to us. Just as the rainbow is a reminder to us that God will never flood the earth again, the solar eclipse is Monday, April 8th, then Easter Sunday is Tuesday, April 9th. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments.
Okay. I don't know about all that religious stuff. It will be very interesting to see what happens on April the 3rd. Wednesday, April the 3rd. Will there be a teaching of some kind? Will somebody be betrayed? Will President Trump be betrayed on what was it, the 5th? Will he be arrested again this week? Will he be symbolically crucified and then symbolically resurrected? And will the earth be plunged into darkness when this takes place? I don't know, but it's an interesting setup and it fits with everything else that's happening. What I will tell you is what I think, which is that a lot of shiz is going to go down this week. I really do think so. I will be very surprised if it's a quiet week. And by that I mean events like the ship crashing into the bridge. Events that are big newsworthy events that take other events like the pedophile arrest of P. Diddy off the news. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I think might be going on this week. I will say this again. I think this is the best chance we've ever had for this to occur, for the RV and other things like that to occur. Definitely the best chance ever. NASA is going to fire rockets up during the eclipse. Now, why would they do this? Again, it's in the book. It's in the choice. I talk about how Explorer 1, the first rocket ever fired successfully into orbit, the satellite Explorer 1 by Wernher von Braun, how it was affected by a rotational effect. So they're going to they're testing to see what eclipses do to their rockets. They will add energy because you're opening up these higher dimensional energies to come into the earth. They're going to fire CERN up. Now, why are they doing this? I don't know. I don't know who has control of CERN. If it's the bad guys, they're going to try to mute and minimize the effect of the eclipse. If it's the good guys, they're going to try to amplify the effect of the eclipse because it's going to lead to dramatic shifts in consciousness, conscious thought, and physical reality on planet Earth. That's what's going to happen. So I will be one surprised guy if nothing of any significance happens between now and then and on the day. Because in many ways, as the woman points out, we are recreating the betrayal, the death, and the resurrection of Christ during this week. That's what I think this eclipse means, because the dates match up exactly with what the original dates of all that stuff Easter was. I don't think she's got it right with Easter Sunday is not Tuesday. Yeah, it could be Tuesday the 9th, I guess. The re-rising, because if the eclipse is on the 8th, that's the day of darkness. And, the 9th is the resurrection. And when she said supernatural darkness. Well, yeah, supernatural darkness. That's what eclipses really kind of are, because they connect you with the ether, with the supernatural. So, I don't know. I'm thinking there's going to be some interesting stuff happening this week. So we shall see. Okay, before we get out of here, if you guys have any questions, we'll take a few of them. Any thoughts on the crash of the cargo ship and the destruction of the bridge, and how important was that bridge? Well, they're minimizing the importance of it. It might be very important. I saw a post on Twitter X where it just, they're saying it's going to be catastrophic to our supply chain, things like that. Okay. I don't know that I agree with that, but it definitely was an attack, and it definitely was a terrorist event, and it definitely was intended to stop the RV. There's no question about that. What is the straw that will break the camel's back and make the military act? I don't know. There's been 50 of them at this point. They should have acted a long time ago and removed this guy, remove Biden from office. I think it will be attempting to start World War III with the Russians. That's what's being set up anyway. There will be technical difficulties that day at best. Yeah, because we could go into darkness. Did you just say Bill Clinton was JFK's illegitimate son? Do explain. Yeah, well, there is a book, Ancient Aliens and JFK. I guess I don't have one back there. Or I explained to you that Bill Clinton, and in some of my lectures, John F. Kennedy was injured in World War II, the PT 109 incident, where his boat was cut in half by a Japanese submarine, and he rescued 3 other guys and injured his back very badly, and he was sent to a hospital in Hot Springs, Arizona, military hospital, to recuperate. One of the nurses there, Virginia, I forget her last name, was one of the nurses there. And she had sex with John F. Kennedy. And then she went to another place named Hot Springs, Arkansas, where 9 months later she gave birth to Bill Clinton. So, yeah, he is the illegitimate son. That's why, wait, Clinton is JFK. It was a Rockefeller bastard. No, that's why Ken Starr wanted Monica's blue dress. Remember the blue dress with the jizz stain on it? DNA test. Are you an illegitimate Rockefeller or an illegitimate Kennedy? Illegitimate Kennedy is the answer. By the way, Ron, thank you for taking care of the retard. Definitely something will occur that day and a few days also after the eclipse. The devil comment is passing at the same time. Yeah, and here's the thing. After the eclipse, the resonant effects, the tangential resonance effects can be even more dramatic than what happens during the eclipse. So keep your eyes on that. Hi, Melody. What's up with NASA shooting 3 rockets that day? They want to see how it affects the performance of the rockets. and it will affect them in a measurable way. Maybe not dramatically, but in a measurable way. No, I don't follow this person. I don't follow anybody but myself because I don't trust anybody else's information. Seeds of Wisdom is saying May 28th. I pray that is wrong. Yeah, I don't think those people know what they're talking about. What does Jen think? I don't know. Maybe ask her on her show tomorrow. She didn't come on this one today. God, there's a lot of fags out today. Must be because of that thing that Joe Biden did yesterday. Oh crap. Jay Snips tells us that his dreams are of Donald J. Trump supposed to be on a helicopter. Copter goes down, but it turns out Donald J. Trump is not on the downcopter. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe that'll be his assumed death, which is not his death. Phil G told us to look in the shadow. Why? I don't know. I don't pay. I mean, I like Phil, but I don't think he has much information anymore, so I don't really pay attention to him. What if Donald J. Trump is presumed lost but resurfaces 3 days later? I'm also thinking this could be a big nothing burger. Well, it could always be a nothing burger. But I'm just saying again, this week is the perfect opportunity to do this, to do the RV and everything else associated with it. Torre Speaks or whatever actually predicted it. Yeah, she's probably reading my books. Fat Torre doesn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. Just so you know. Don't listen to Fat Torre. She's deep state. Never heard about Clinton and JFK. Well, that's why you come to me. I'm the one who digs up the information and puts it in my books. That's why everybody should buy my books and read them. So I can buy a Porsche. And what CERN is going to try to either mitigate, minimize the positive effects of the eclipse, counteract them, or if the good guys are in charge, they'll be used to amplify the positive effects. Yeah, I'm planning to do an evening show tomorrow. So yeah, I've had my fill. Okay, let's slide over to Rumble real quick and see if there's any questions over there. Oh, there's lots of stuff over there. Hi, folks. Lots of Little Red Castles. Good morning, chatters. Mike and Jen. Hope you both enjoyed some downtime. Yeah, I did. I had my usual downtime. The X marking the path of the eclipse is the same markings on the Space Force logo. It's not an exact match. It's close, though. Or Good Friday is actually 4/8. The skies went totally dark when Jesus died on the cross. Just a thought. That's also true. Notice Uvalde, Texas is in the path where the school shooting was a few years ago. That's also correct. I've had vertigo this week. Does that have anything to do with it? Maybe, maybe not. Another bridge collapsed in Arkansas. What do I think will happen first? Wow, I have absolutely no idea. I got no idea. Okay, guys, do not forget to visit our wonderful friends over at the CBD Gurus at thecbdgurus.com. Pick up all kinds of wonderful products for your health. Don't forget to slide over to MikeBarrettPets.com to pick up good products for your kitties, your doggies, your horsies, and yourself. All mushroom based, all natural stuff. And I think that the pets, Mike Barrett Pets people and the CBD Gurus are now starting to work together a little bit. So that's really, really good stuff. Oh wait, what about CERN? They said they detected actual entities coming out of portals. Great. That's basically the video game Doom. So get ready for Hellspawn from the 8th dimension. They're going to try. Hopefully they'll fail. We don't know what's going to happen, but we think it's going to be big. So yeah, get over to MikeBarrettPets.com. Let me just show you. MikeBarrettPets.com, where you can pick up all kinds of really cool stuff for you cute little furry friends over there, all based on the Coriolis versicolor mushrooms and the reishi mushrooms. Fantastic products. I've had Barkley on this stuff now for 3 or 4 months. I've had him on the Mojos and the Mush Puppies, the Super Sauce. I'm now getting them on the dry food, the dry cat food, the dry dog food. kitties and doggies are going to be on there, and just wonderful results, absolutely wonderful results. And don't forget that you also can pick up these products for humans. The Coriolis versicolor mushroom is absolutely wonderful stuff. The Enforced Restore for your kidneys and all that, your kidneys and your pancreas and liver and all that stuff. Good products over there at Pet Club 24/7. And once again, slide over to the CBD Gurus for lots of cool products. I'll just give you a couple updates. Miss Fluffy Muffy's doing much better. She got her antibiotic shot on Friday. She's mewling less, meowing less. Her pain is going away. I think clearly I've got her on insulin, which is no big deal. I give her a little shot in the scruff of the neck. She doesn't even seem to notice it. We'll see how her diabetes goes. But these are small things. These are small things to take care of for her. It could have been much worse. There's a channel I follow on YouTube called Billy Speaks, Billi, and it's a kitty who has these little push buttons that have words where she can talk to her mom and dad. And Billy's very sick. She's in kidney failure. There's not much they can do, and she doesn't have a long time left. And I'm grateful nothing like that's going on with Miss Fluffy Muffy. As to myself, my jaw is still sore. It's not super sore, but it's still sore. I still occasionally have to take some Tylenol or ibuprofen. Chris Iverson, Batman says I had a cat with diabetes. She'll get used to it. Absolutely, I know she will. She'll be healthy. She'll feel great. So she's getting better. I'm getting better. It just takes a long time. I mean, I had a tooth pulled. It just takes a long time to heal up. And she also used this fucking laser on my gums like 4 weeks ago when I had the previous thing. I just hope I don't have to deal with the dentist again for a long time. So, okay, guys, that is it. That's the information I have to you today. This big information dump. If you want the Gentel stuff, I assume Jen's going to do her show tomorrow and have some Gentel. We'll see if it corresponds to anything that I got today. And we'll have to wait and see, but I am again saying, am I predicting it? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's predict it. Let's predict it for next week. The RV will be next week. And we'll be informed next week. Jen says between the 1st and the 12th. I'm fine with that. It'll be next week. And it's the perfect opportunity they've ever had to pull this thing off. So let's hope that they finally do it. Okay, one last thing. I want everybody to get over to the Seahawk Boys Fearless and Stupid NFL blog. And hey, get over there and check out the website, check out the videos I'm making for the Seahawks. There's a Moving the Chains mock draft I recreated. There's is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer? Geno Smith is not a unicorn. All kinds of cool stuff. And basically what I'm doing here is I love, as a distraction for when, the world ending. I like to talk about sports. I like to argue about sports. So I'm just creating an NFL channel where you can go over there to. Hello there, guys. How's it going today? It is a Saturday, March 30th, 2024, and welcome back to my Seahawks page. Watch on YouTube. Let's see. Watch it on YouTube. To my other YouTube channels. So it is the doing Seahawks mock stupid drafts like this NFL channel. Slide on over there. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the Seahawk Boys TV channel. It's going to be featuring primarily me, your host, you don't have to actually and my brother occasionally Dave, Seahawk Boy Dave, and Seahawk Boy Mike. Just where we're going to be doing mock drafts, talking about free agency, talking about the Seahawks coaching search for their more views I get, the more just any and more activity I get, and leave comments too. And got the idea just because lots of other channels are out there. There's a lot of BS. There's a lot of terrible more people involved, gets YouTube that gets put out by Seahawks fanboys, and I just thought maybe we could use a little bit deeper analysis, and I would appreciate that. I wanted to do that. Go along over there to the CBD Gurus, pick up some stuff, and MikeBarrettPets.com, pick up some stuff, and JenniferFlaw.com. You have to get over to Jen's channel and help Jen out. And the best thing you can do, really, to help the show is really no word from the mechanic, Big Poet, is to go over to Rumble and do the $5 a month subscription. $5 a month. We're up to like let's get 100 subscribers. $5 a month. We really like to get 1,000 subscribers, but get on over there, open a Rumble account, link your credit card, and then subscribe to the channel. And I want everybody to have a great day, great week. I'll be back for the show, the Toxically Masculine Show with Brooks and Blake tomorrow night, where we're going to talk about things from a purely news perspective, nothing really spiritual or overly scientific involved. And then Jen and I believe, will be back on Wednesday for Tell the Truth Wednesday after she does her show. So love you guys. See you soon. Have a great week and keep your eyes open. Let's go back to that TikTok video. Keep your eyes open. Let's mark those dates down and see what kinds of things actually happen. You know, is there a big lesson on the 3rd? Jesus' last teaching, April 3rd. Well, let's watch April 3rd. Maybe there'll be a lesson. So we'll see. All right, guys. Love you. See you tomorrow night. Have a great Monday and Tuesday. And Jen and I will be back here on